Hello, listener. Thank you for acquiring this radio system. We are going to calibrate your device. Great. Now, if anytime during calibration you want to pause, you can. Let's try it out. Press the menu button to pause and open the menu. Is something wrong? You need to press the menu button to pause the game. Let's try it out. Press the menu button to pause and open the menu. So, with this radio system, you can navigate through different radio stations and interact with their hosts. Depending on what info you give them, you might even get a reaction. Want to know how it works exactly? Let's try this. I need you to find the answer to this question. Who is the #1 radio DJ? I bet you can find the answer on another station. Let's try that. You can change the station you're listening to by pressing the Change Station buttons. Not yet? You need to switch to the other station to answer my question. Press the Change Station buttons to change the station.
And welcome. Glad you switched over. I think my colleague asked you to look for something here, right? Guess what? I have the answer to their question. The answer lies somewhere in the following clips. When you think you found it, you can record it by pressing the record button. Don't worry, I'll repeat the info a couple of times for you. So, here's some info about the stations on your radio system. We have News One with its main host, Fred Peterson. Here you'll find global news, reports, and interviews. Fresh FM is hosted in the morning. Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ. You recorded something. Great. Now, you might have heard me repeat some sentences. Let's face it, that can be a bit annoying. Thankfully, you have the possibility to skip clips if you want to navigate faster through a station. To do so, just press the fast forward button and you'll skip the clip being played. Let's try it out. Michelle on Fresh FM has a sidekick named Bob, who hosts the show with her. There are many more radio frequencies, but not all of them are easy to find or listen to. I hope you like music, because many of our radio stations play awesome tunes. As much as I like repeating myself, I need you to skip those clips to keep on calibrating your radio. Let's try it out. I'll tell you 3 things. You skip each of them by pressing the fast forward button. Michelle on Fresh FM has a sidekick named... There are many more radio frequencies, but not... I hope you like music, because... Nice one. Now, remember the clip you recorded before about the #1 DJ? If you forgot what you recorded, don't worry. Press the listen button to listen to your recorded clip. Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ. All right, we're almost done. It's time to send your answer to the other station. Please switch back to my colleague by pressing the Change Station buttons.
Question was, who is the #1 radio DJ? You can send your clip to me by pressing the Send button.
Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ.
Oh yes, Michelle. I remember now. Just kidding. I already knew that. She's my favorite too. But thank you for sending me the clip. By the way, there was a specific beep when you sent me the clip. When you hear this sound, it means you won't be able to interact with your radio anymore. It will happen before every important announcement. Just pay extra attention to what is broadcasted then. Just to be sure you understand, I need you to try to interact with your device. Go ahead, anything will do. See? Nothing happened. Those moments are here to make sure you don't miss out on important content. Before we leave you to the real radio shows out there, remember that you can pause the game and access the menu anytime by pressing the menu button. In this menu, you'll find useful options to customize your experience. There is also a gesture reminder if you forget how to use your radio. Finally, you can replay this tutorial in the menu anytime you want, so don't worry if you feel lost, we'll be there. Thank you again for purchasing this radio system. Don't forget to put it to good use and send clips to your favorite hosts.
You're currently listening to Winston. I can't reveal more about... We have to keep our radio frequency hidden, or the police will... Some of you know the truth. Some of you have even found us. Find somebody who knows about all secrets. Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency. Find the truth.
It's 7 o'clock on News 1, and here are the headlines with Fred Peterson.
Today, Foreign Minister Macmillan is scheduled to talk to other foreign ministers in a highly anticipated meeting. She will have to develop an understanding about the status of international trade policies if the time loop is implemented. 4 people were arrested after reports of terrorist threats. According to the police, the 4 men are part of a so-called piracy group dedicated to disrupting society. The police is now investigating their means of communication and facing new questions. If a secret group uses radio waves to share information, can they hide their frequency? The University of Amentos has been rewarded the prestigious award for teaching excellence. Vice-Chancellor of the university, Irene Boulay, expressed her gratitude during a speech she made last night. And with only a couple of days to go before the vote, cities throughout the country are preparing for long lines at the voting office. According to government officials, the amount of voting locations will be 16% higher compared to last year's general elections. Traffic info. Slow-moving traffic in the usual places, no other specifics or traffic jams at the moment. Weather today will be mostly sunny, with some low clouds coming in from the south later this afternoon. Thanks for listening, everyone. Later this morning, do hidden radio frequencies exist? And if so, how do we unlock them? In the second part of our show, we'll discuss whether this is a myth or a real technological possibility. Also, stay tuned for our daily review of the newspaper headlines. Today with special guest Mark Hillard, who recently swam the channel to raise money for vaccine safety research. Plus, overcrowding on the tracks. How will railways survive the growing number of travellers? It's a full hour of news to get you up to speed with everything that's happening in the world. But first, over to our reporter on location, Tommy Begay. Every Monday, Tommy visits a location where the news of the future is being made. Where are you today, Tommy?
Thanks, Fred. I'm here at the Galena Layer Poultry Farm.
Fresh FM.
Just for you listeners out there, Michelle was coughing like a madwoman during the commercials. I've got to be honest, Shell. You sounded like a hungover baby seal.
Don't worry, babe. I'm not dying yet. Just a case of the flu. Nothing an early night won't fix.
Should we find you some medicine? We can't have you losing your voice. Who will present the show then?
Not you, obviously. You know what they say. Once a sidekick, always a sidekick.
Nobody could replace you anyway. You're the highest paid radio DJ in the country.
Allegedly. Anyway, back to the show. We have a world premiere today for you. In 30 seconds, we'll play you Dog Bone's new single.
Find somebody who knows about all secrets. Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency. Find the truth.
It's Monday! Another glorious start of the week, and you've tuned in to the best radio station around.
Your number one radio DJ.
Michelle.
Don't worry if you've got that Monday morning back to...
The rant of the day. So, let's discuss the working week. It's Monday morning, which means that most of you will have said something like, I can't believe it's Monday again. At least like twice already. On Wednesday, you'll repeat to every colleague and family member how happy you are that the week is now well and truly halfway done. On Friday, you buy a discounted can of beer on the commute home to celebrate that it's the weekend again. Woohoo. Can we...
poultry farm, where the owners have found a revolutionary new way to care for their chickens.
Revolutionary, right. And in which way?
Well, Fred, I'm sure you know that laying hens, however cute and fluffy they look, contribute a lot of harmful gas to the ozone layer. The owners of Galena have found a way to diminish these gases through purely biological means. And there is...
Medicine? We can't have you losing your voice. Who will present the show then?
Not you, obviously. You know what they say. Once a sidekick, always a sidekick.
Nobody could replace you anyway. You're the highest paid radio...
Allegedly. Anyway, back to...
Find somebody who knows about all secrets. Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency.
It's Monday! Another glorious start of the week, and you've tuned in to the best radio station around.
Your number one radio DJ.
Michelle.
Don't worry if you've got that Monday morning back with the latest showbiz news.
And Hot Old Bob.
All right, it's the Fresh Breakfast Mix.
Fresh FM 91.5. Fresh Breakfast.
So, Bob, my trusty old sidekick, here's one Monday question just for you. How was your weekend?
Went to Club Dynamite on Saturday. Pretty cool.
Nice.
You?
I've just been chilling at home, mainly.
Boring.
When your life's as exciting as mine, you deserve a quiet weekend in. Anyway, a new week. Should we talk about what's coming up over the next couple of days?
You mean the time loop vote?
I actually meant the ultimate dance party this Friday. I'm so hyped!
Oh, that.
Let's not bore people with voting stuff on here. I'm already fed up with the subject anyway. It's like you say, boring.
It's important to vote. Let your voice be heard and all that.
Sure, please. Everyone, go out and vote. It's your democratic duty. And the duty of our show is to have some fun in the morning. So that's what we'll do right after this.
Tired of thinking about your daily hygiene? Our new Sungate electrical toothbrushes now have a timer system. Simply set up the timer once, then get beeped 3 times a day when it's time to brush. Sungate toothbrushes. Say yes to routine.
Fresh FM.
Just for you listeners out there, Michelle was coughing like a madwoman during the commercials. I've got to be honest, Shell. You sounded like a hungover baby seal.
Don't worry, babe.
Commercials.
Secret messages.
Exactly.
So, what you're saying is by the end of the week we'll all be voting yes because we've been influenced without us even knowing.
I'm telling you, they'll stop at nothing. This is only the beginning.
Well, they won't get me because I won't be voting anyway. Anything more to add, Anon?
Yeah, lots. I've heard that...
Oh my. Well, what do you know? We just lost contact with Anon.
Find somebody who knows about all secrets. Ask him the right.
It's 7 o'clock on News 1, and here are the headlines with Fred Peterson.
Today, Foreign Minister Macmillan is scheduled to talk to other foreign ministers in a highly anticipated meeting.